A Northwest Arkansas company is selected to legally grow medical marijuana in Arkansas. Tonight, we talked to one of the runner-ups.
Plus, police say that a man is recovering tonight after being mauled by a pit bull. What we know about the attack.
And moms demanding action. Why one local group is meeting for the first time tonight.
Live, local, late breaking. This is 4029 News at 6.
We'll have more on the big announcement in just a moment, but first, lots of rain tonight. We're taking a live look outside here in Rogers. Heavy rain and slick roads, so be careful as you go about your evening commute.
No doubt. We are watching the roads and the radar for you tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Paige Preusse.
And I'm Craig Cannon. Let's get straight on the rainy conditions. Let's get straight to our chief meteorologist, Darby Vivey.
Yeah, and certainly did see some heavy rain out there today, some lightning, some thunder. Got this from Matisse in Lowell in the Bethel Heights area too. We got some small hail basically out of these storms. Nothing severe, but definitely was coming down out there. Got several videos and pictures from several different people. Let's go ahead and take a look at the radar out there right now. I don't think we've got any hail coming down right now, but we do still have that rain pushing through northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Starting to get a break in western Benton County. Temperatures dropping now upper 40s to even mid 40s across northwest Arkansas. But again, we're going to get a nice break in the rain over the next 30 or 40 minutes in Benton and Washington County at least. A little bit of a break coming into Fort Smith right now. You can see spotty showers of temperatures in the 50s all across the River Valley toward Clarksville too. We get a break in the River Valley, Fort Smith and Van Buren, but more of that rain will come in. We'll see occasional showers throughout the night tonight. More chances tomorrow. We'll tell you more about that coming up.
All right, well, a busy day in our state's capital as 5 companies were selected to legally grow medical marijuana in Arkansas.
And we know one of the cultivation facilities in Carroll County was approved, listed as Osage Creek Cultivation. 4029's
Jamie Weiss, live for us in Little Rock. Jamie, I know you had a chance to catch up with the runner-up. His name's Storm Nolan of River Valley Relief Cultivation. After the big announcement, what did he have to say?
Well, that's right, Paige. Obviously, he wanted to take home one of those cultivation licenses, so now he's going to have to wait and see if any of the 5 that were chosen fail to pay the fee that they have to pay. And if that's the case, he's a runner-up, so that means he's next in line. But we did get a chance to talk to him before any of the festivities started. He was actually here on the steps of the Arkansas State Capitol, standing in support of medical marijuana. Nearly 100 people gathered on the steps of the Arkansas Capitol to talk to local representatives about cannabis, including Storm Nolan. When we spoke to Nolan this morning, he said he was excited about the opportunity to bring new jobs to his hometown of Fort Smith. When the Medical Marijuana Commission announced the top cultivation spots, his company was ranked 7th.
River Valley Relief Cultivation, Bennett S. Nolan, applicant.
But considered the first runner-up since 2 of the winning choices are the same company and have to choose only one location.
We tried hard. Obviously, we came with a good application. We knew that we were going to take a hit because we didn't get any bonus points from being in Sebastian County, Fort Smith. But it's our hometown, and that's what we said. If we're going to be in the business, it's going to be in Fort Smith, and we gave it our best, but just a little bit shy.
Well, we asked Nolan if he hopes that one of the 5 people that were chosen, if they can't pay, and he said no. He said at the end of the day, medical marijuana is now officially in Arkansas, and he's just happy to see that finally in the state. Live in Little Rock tonight, Jamie Weiss, 4029 News.
All right, well, as for the Carroll County facility that was chosen, Osage Creek Cultivation, we spoke to the folks at the law firm that filed the paperwork, Nixon Law Firm, and they confirmed that the applicant is J. Truelove.
Well, today's announcement paves the way for medical marijuana patients in Arkansas, but registry ID cards won't be ready until a month before medical marijuana is available in the dispensaries. We spoke with a patient who's already applied for an ID card. She's asked that we conceal her identity for privacy reasons. 4029's Allison Wise has more on the story.
The patient we spoke with applied for her card with the Department of Health and says the cannabis will help with her chronic pain and anxiety.
I was overwhelmed and overjoyed because finally some people are going to get some relief and some help.
To get a card, you must be diagnosed with a qualifying medical condition. That's according to the Arkansas Department of Health. And prove that you're an Arkansas resident. The patient from Fort Smith we spoke to says she's lived with fibromyalgia and anxiety for years, using prescription pills to battle the symptoms.
I would take that pill, in the morning like I'm supposed to, and I'd be out for 2 or 3 hours, wake up just in time, take it again like you're supposed to, and I'd be out again. I said, this is not living. is existing. I don't want these pills.
After researching medical marijuana and attending the public symposiums in the area, she submitted her application for an ID card. She says that marijuana helps her deal with the pain with fewer side effects.
The cannabis is much better. I'm more relaxed than I've ever been on the pills. And I don't like the pills. I don't like the damage it does to your body. So occasionally I will use if I have to, you know, but I don't want to illegally. I'd rather do it the legal route.
You can apply for an ID card online with permission from a doctor when the dispensary is open. Registered patients can buy 2.5 ounces every 2 weeks.
The Medical Marijuana Commission now turns its attention to scoring dispensary applications. So those are the stores where customers will buy medical marijuana. The state is split into 8 zones to make sure there is equal access. Northwest Arkansas is in Zone 1, while Zone 4 includes River Valley counties. And if you missed it, 4029 News did travel to Oregon to give you an inside look at a cultivation center and a dispensary. You can see it and what it's going to be like when everything gets going here in Arkansas on our website, 4029tv.com. Well, you know, today a local man is home recovering after he was attacked by 4 pit bulls.
Yeah, 4029's Brett Raines tells us how it happened. He's live in Fort Smith.
Well, it happened here near South Dallas and Fresno Streets in Fort Smith. Now, Harry West tells me that he walks his dog 4 times a day. But yesterday morning, while on a walk, West was attacked and his dog was killed. Now, take a look at this video. This is 66-year-old Harry West. He has bite marks on his head, face, and most of his body. Monday morning, he was walking his Chihuahua named Gator when West says 4 pit bulls ran out from under a fence and started attacking. West says he tried to save his dog, but says 2 of the pit bulls grabbed his dog and the other pit bulls kept on attacking West. He says it happened too fast for him to think about what was happening.
You're just trying to, I'm rolling over everywhere, just trying to get them out off the top of me. And a guy said they drugged me, I don't know. He's seen it, and a couple people got them off of me. I don't even know how they got them off of me.
And now West says that he has to undergo plastic surgery and skin grafts as part of recovering from the dog attack. Now West says next to his wife, his Chihuahua Gator was his best friend. Coming up tonight at 9 and 10, we'll hear more from West about the attack that killed his dog and nearly cost West his life. Live in Fort Smith, Brett Raines, 4029 News.
That's so frightening. Okay, Brett, thank you. Police say the owner of the pit bulls was given numerous tickets and voluntarily agreed to have all 4 dogs euthanized. They were put down today.
Well, the gun safety discussion continues to grow in Northwest Arkansas after that shooting in South Florida. Tonight, a new chapter of Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America will meet for the first time in Bentonville. And 4029's Christopher Redfern is live in Bentonville with the details. Hi, Christopher.
That's right. That meeting just got underway, started at 6 o'clock here at Waterway Church in Bentonville, and I'm told the goal is just to keep the discussion going. Carolyn Reeves of Benton County has 2 kids, a 16-year-old and a 9-year-old. She got involved with the bipartisan moms group just last week when she went to her first meeting in Fayetteville.
We had speakers that were a range of people, you know, from teenagers to adults, and they talked about the fact that there needs to be more communication amongst community members. And I really feel like that's important to engage parents and teachers together when we're talking about school safety.
Carolyn says she enjoys listening to her fellow moms about the challenges and possible solutions to keep kids safe. The group opposed the recent campus carry law in Arkansas.
My son is 16, and I took him to school every day, and I dropped him off every day. And he would kiss me on the cheek as he left. And I can't imagine as a parent not having him return home at the end of his day.
She hopes to meet more moms interested in what the group calls common sense gun solutions tonight. Again, that meeting just started at 6 o'clock here at Waterway Church in Bentonville. Should last about an hour to an hour and a half. Live in Bentonville, Christopher Redfern, 4029 News.
All right, Christopher, we did talk to gun rights advocates today who are working to help certify people in the area for campus carry. While they were not able to talk to us today, some say they do agree in keeping the discussion going.
Well, tonight 2 men are in jail after police say they discharged firearms. This happened in Bella Vista last night. Officers say they found 2 men shooting through an open window and door of a home on Sullivan Drive. Police say the men were highly intoxicated. 34-year-old Alex James Scholes III is in the Benton County Jail on charges including aggravated assault and disorderly conduct. 29-year-old Michael Douglas Hammond also faces similar charges. Well, tonight the city of Springdale is looking ahead in a time of exciting growth. The annual State of the City address tonight is all about the business boom in the city. In the last year, Springdale has seen a lot of growth with new Sam's Club opening there, a Tyson creating a corporate office on Emma Avenue, and just today, the much anticipated Arkansas Children's Northwest opened the doors to the new hospital.
You know, Springdale has always been a choice for all of the residents who live here and all the businesses that have chosen to invest in Springdale. But it's great to see more and more people choose to live here and spend their money here and invest their money in our community.
On top of everything, Springdale voters recently approved a new bond issue, which will pave the way for new infrastructure, new parks, and much more.
Yeah, and you know, tonight, as the area's new Children's Northwest opens its doors, we want to show you the inside and some of the things that sets it apart.
It's official. After nearly 2 years of construction, Arkansas Children's Northwest in Springdale is now open for business.
We're not even quite to 2 years yet, and we are opening the doors of this hospital. Honestly, that's kind of unheard of.
From the bright colors to these creative displays, the building looks more like an art museum than a hospital. Folks with Arkansas Children's Northwest say that's kind of the goal.
Like little gel things that you can step on. There's things on the wall that are tactile. It's bright colors. So I think when you walk in here, it almost doesn't even feel like a hospital.
Check out this view. Kids who come to the new hospital can still feel connected to the outside world thanks to its location.
Be able to interact and see the outdoors, see what's happening in that ballpark in the summertime, be able to experience the fireworks that will happen over there.
Hospital administrators say the hospital is a great investment for the area.
We recognize this is the fastest growing part of Arkansas. There's 200,000 children up here. We're Arkansas Children's. We need to be there to take care of those kids.
And we know the hospital has more than 330 beds and offers 3 intensive care units. Right now, they say they are hiring for several positions, which are listed on their website.
Well, today, the First Lady of Arkansas came out in support of a local children's shelter. The Children's Safety Center of Washington County helps hundreds of children in our area recover from physical and sexual abuse. And today, First Lady Susan Hutchinson, along with community and business leaders, came out to raise money and awareness for the shelter during the Partners Plus Prevention Luncheon.
It's real important, though, for families and everyone to know that the Children's Safety Center is here for them, for their children, to help them when they don't know who to turn to. Come to the Children's Safety Center.
In 2017 alone, the Children's Safety Center provided services to nearly 700 children in Northwest Arkansas.
Today, OG&E presented a $96,000 check to Riverview Hope Campus. The money is part of OG&E's energy rebate program. The shelter qualified for this rebate while flipping the Riverside Furniture Factory and turning it into the Hope Campus. Organizers installed LED lighting in the 38,000 square feet of the 128,000 square foot building.
It's really a win-win for the customer as well as the company. The customer, first of all, experiences a significant cost savings, and then OG&E is able to avoid any additional fossil fuel generation.
The rebate that we were able to get on the front end was very beneficial, but the ongoing cost savings that we'll see with our energy bills was definitely something that we wanted to take into consideration.
The secretary of the Old Fort Homeless Coalition says it took a little under $4 million to refurbish the facility, and this money will help pay off those construction costs.
A winner is announced for season 3 of the Hulu show, Small Business Revolution. Unfortunately, it's not Siloam Springs. The city was the top 5 finalists for the show. It awards $500,000 to one lucky town. After a week of voting, the prize went to the town of Alton, Illinois. Season 3 is set to premiere this fall.
Well, you know, another White House aide going before the House Intelligence Committee. We're going to have a look at the latest meeting in the Russia probe.
First, though, a live look outside on this rainy night. JB Hunt camera here in Lowell. See traffic heading out. We'll have an update on road conditions when we return.
Live, local, late breaking. You're watching 4029 News at 6 with Paige Boise, Craig Cannon, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee, and Sports Director Mitch Roberts.
Taking a live look now from our Embassy Suites camera in Rogers. Traffic not so bad right there. Look at our Get Ready traffic map, though, showing you traffic on I-40 westbound through Van Buren right now. Well, we did have some slowdowns there. There's also some traffic southbound through the Lowell area and northbound between Springdale and Lowell. There it is. I understand we'll continue to watch that for you and let you have updates.
Yeah, we've got traffic both there in Lowell and, of course, westbound on I-40 there in Van Buren. So a little bit of area traffic, I think, because of the rain that we have out there right now. The rain, it continues into the overnight hours. We are going to get a decent little break, not the best of breaks, but I think we'll see at least more of an off and on kind of situation, especially in northwest Arkansas the next several hours. So not raining continuously and looking lighter too, especially as we go toward midnight and early tomorrow morning. As we go into our Wednesday though, we notice more spotty shower and thunderstorm activity getting in. Actually tomorrow we could see a return to at least a few isolated areas of more intense activity, more intense rain, maybe even a strong thunderstorm on Wednesday. Live look out there right now going to show us from our Morton Family Dentistry camera in Van Buren, where we do have a little bit of westbound traffic on I-40 right now. Again, probably because of that rain coming down in buckets there in Van Buren and Fort Smith. We'll tell you more about the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up.
Welcome back. Our chief meteorologist, Darby Bobby, want to share this with you. He was at Helen Tyson Middle School today in Springdale visiting with all the kids.
Yeah, and they were talking severe weather safety. Take a look.
Hi there, folks. I am here in Springdale. I've been talking to some very smart kids. We're talking about severe weather. It's Severe Weather Awareness Week, and we're getting into that time of the year. They've got a message for you. They've learned a lot today. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. We're severe weather ready at Helen Tyson Middle School. That's right. Severe weather ready at Helen Tyson Middle School. Great group of kids, smart group. Listened the entire time as I droned on and on about severe weather and severe weather safety. But you know, it's that time of year, and we're into Severe Weather Awareness Week this week. So it's more important than ever to kind of just go through with your family, with your kids, the procedures you want to put in place in your own home when there's a tornado warning or if there's flash flooding, lightning in the area. Talk with your kids, make sure they know what they need to do. Spotty showers out there tonight, a few storms tomorrow, and then sunshine, and we deserve it. We could use some sunshine. Had some cool clouds out there today, though. This one from Penny and Fayetteville had these cool structures. We got a great picture from Alma earlier. We showed that in the 5 p.m. This one from Chris in Springdale. So really cool cloud structure out there. Bring with it some rain, about half an inch to an inch across northwest Arkansas. We're coming up on about a half inch to an inch of rain now in the River Valley, and that rain's still falling. We'll get a little bit of a break in Fort Smith soon, but then more rain moves in. Northwest Arkansas will get a longer break. As you can see off to our west, not as much rain, but at least in Fayetteville and Washington County, we'll get another surge of this moisture right here as we go over the next hour or two. So tonight, hey, we're looking at temperatures dropping in the 50s, few spotty showers and storms. Tomorrow, few more spotty showers and storms, a warmer day, therefore more instability. With more instability, a little better chance for an isolated strong to severe storm. So we'll have to watch for that on our Wednesday afternoon. I don't expect a lot of severe weather, but something we're watching for. But look at this, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Loving that. Highs in the 60s, lows in the 30s, so a little cool in the morning. But for us in the River Valley, we're looking at a great next couple of days. Then Sunday into Monday, we see another chance at a few showers and thunder showers, especially Sunday night into Monday. And you can see in northwest Arkansas, we got the home show going on in Fayetteville on Friday. That'll be a good time and good weather for it. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, highs in the 50s and 60s. Chilly in the morning, but otherwise not too bad. Friday, Saturday, and then into Sunday and Monday, some more rain chances. We're forecasting for Farmington for the 4-degree guarantee yesterday, 63. We got to 64. We're giving away another umbrella. This one goes to Elmer Tankersley of Cameron. Elmer, we're going to get that umbrella to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, we're forecasting for Mansfield tomorrow, a high of 70 degrees. Tune in tomorrow night to find out if we were accurate.
All right, and a great group of kids there, Darby. That was impressive. Well, 2 shooting stars to tell you about tonight for the Razorbacks, chasing a major milestone. We have sports director Mitch Roberts to tell us about it.
Well, out with a bang. Jalen Barford, Daryl Macon both have a chance to hit 1,000 career points as a Razorback on senior night at Bud Walton. Getting it done in just 2 years. If both get their average tonight, they'll reach 1,000 points in their last home game. Even if one or both should fall short tonight, there's still that other chance on the road at Mizzou. But tonight would make it a hog-wild night to remember.
Those guys were on the fast track, especially Macon and Barford, and they certainly have impacted, our program. They're known not only around the state but around the country by what they bring, and I think that's a tribute to those guys coming in and fitting in with this group here. It's not easy to do.
It's an 8 p.m. start. If Auburn wins, they'll clinch the SEC regular season title. Should Arkansas win, it would be 4 home wins over ranked teams in the same season. Ladies are back in Nashville getting ready for their SEC tournament against Vanderbilt tomorrow. That'll be the opener for both teams. Oddly, that's the same 2 teams that just played on Sunday in Nashville. But this game will be a couple miles away down by the honky tonks at Bridgestone Arena.
I like playing the same team back-to-back. I think it's fresh in your kids' minds. It's an easy prep. Being on a neutral floor will help. But our kids are excited. The game got a little spirited toward the end, so I think there'll be some carryover going in the tournament.
Yeah, they got a little physical in that one for the women's game. Tomorrow they'll play at 11 a.m. Game is on the SEC Network. Winner plays Texas A&M Thursday. Spring ball hammer time. Thursday will be the first spring practice for head coach Chad Morris. Heads are spinning for these returning football players. They're going full tilt boogie all the time. On defense, it's back to the 3-4. On offense, he's trying to get rid of these 300-plus pounders, the Plowboys, trying to find leaner, faster athletes to not only get in the left lane, but stay there all game long.
Man, when you get that and you can create some competition and you can get a little fire in a coaching staff out there and people running around like I've seen the last several mornings at 6 a.m. in the morning and getting guys, kind of looking up and realizing, wow, this is different. This is really different. And to see the energy level of our players right now and what they're going through, it excites me.
And the Hogs softball team opens tomorrow at home against Missouri State. Back with more after this.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you tonight at 9 on the CW and right back here at 10. Have a great night.